Dad slid another sleek white box across. The table, an iPad, my sister's twins, squealed. My brother's boys tore open, their envelopes, $100 bills fluttering, like confetti. Then he looked at my daughter, 8 years old, hands folded, politely in her lap. She doesn't count. As family, he said, the smirk sharp as glass. My mother's eyes darted away. No protest, no correction, just silence. The kind that rots everything it touches. I didn't say a word. I took my daughter's hand. Come on, sweetheart. Her little fingers trembled, confused, but trusting. We walked out past the balloons, past the laughter, past the smell of grilled food and betrayal, into the cool evening air. That was the last time they saw us as family. I used to be the responsible one, the one who stayed, late when Dad's company hit a rough patch, the one who paid the property, taxes when he forgot, the one who bailed out my brother when his gambling hit, headlines, and my sister when her boutique burned through savings. They called me the golden child when they needed me, selfish when I said no. I thought maybe after my daughter was born, they'd change. Dad promised he'd be there for her, said she'd bring everyone together again. Funny how promises rot faster than fruit. The shift was slow, like watching paint crack. They'd cancel plans last minute. Oh, we thought you were busy. Christmas gifts for the others, nothing for her. Still, I told myself it didn't matter, that I could make up for what they refused to give. Until that birthday, that moment when my daughter looked up at him, her tiny voice asking, Grandpa, did I do something wrong? He just laughed. No, honey, you're just not really one of us. My mother's silence in that moment was worse than his words. It confirmed everything. To them, my child, my heart, was an inconvenience. That was the moment something inside me snapped. Not loud, quiet, cold. The kind of break. That doesn't bleed, it calculates. I didn't yell, didn't post about it, didn't tell a soul. They taught me that. Anger was disrespectful. So I turned it into strategy because what they forgot, or maybe never cared to notice, was that every convenience they enjoyed had my name quietly written under it. Dad's second SUV registered in my name. Mom's house insurance on my account. The credit cards they flashed on vacations. My business extensions. For years I let it slide. Family, right. That night, as my daughter slept, I logged in. I made a list. Every dependency, every tie, every luxury they took for granted. And one by one, I began to cut the strings. First, the SUV. It was parked outside their house, a status symbol more than a need. By midnight, the lease was canceled, payment halted, insurance revoked. At 6:42 a.m., my father called me. Something's wrong with the car. It won't start. I replied softly, probably because it's not yours anymore. Then came the cards. I froze the corporate extensions tied to my business account. By noon, their emergency fund was nothing more than plastic. At 2:17 p.m., my mother texted, Sweetheart, your father's having trouble using his card. Can you check? I ignored it. At 5:03 p.m., another message. Can you help with the mortgage this month? We're a little short. I typed back one line. Ask your guest, then blocked her. By morning, 41 missed calls, voicemails, layered with fake concern, forced, apologies, desperation. Then one message. That stopped me for a moment. Please, don't do this to us. To us? As if I hadn't been standing outside that us for years. I didn't reply. Instead, I sent one final email to their bank, their insurance provider, their attorney, confirming transfer terminations, account closures and ownership, revisions, clean, legal, final. 2 days. Later, my sister called from a borrowed phone. You can't just abandon them like this. I didn't abandon them, I said. I stopped financing their version of love. Silence, then a click. I sat there, staring at my reflection in the dark laptop screen. For the first time in years, I didn't feel used. I felt free. A week passed before the news reached me. Dad sold his golf club membership. My brother moved back in with them. My sister pawned her designer bags. Their little empire, built on my quiet generosity, was collapsing inch by inch. And while they scrambled, my daughter painted. She'd started a piece today, after the birthday, a big messy swirl of color with a bright yellow circle in the middle. I asked her what it was. She smiled. It's us, Mommy. We're the sunshine now. That night, I hung her, painting in our living room, not as a reminder of revenge, but as proof that sometimes the cleanest justice is silence. Because I didn't scream, didn't beg, didn't threaten. I just walked away and took everything they'd taken for granted with me. People think revenge is loud, shouting, slamming doors, burning bridges. But real revenge is quiet. It's pulling the plug and watching from a distance as the lights flicker out on their own. They taught me blood means loyalty, but loyalty without respect is just servitude. So I ended the cycle not out of hate, but clarity. Family doesn't mean shared DNA. It means shared dignity, and that they never gave. Now, every time I see my daughter smile, I know I didn't just walk out of that party